Defining your boundaries have two important purposes. No one started dating as a pro. One of the mindsets that you should never have in dating is to date because you are lonely. Hi everyone, Leon here. Welcome back to my channel, the best place to learn more in less time. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you some ways on how to date properly, which I've learned from this book called Boundaries in Dating by Dr. Henry Cloud. For those who are dating or have dated before, you probably experienced the joy it can bring to your life, as well as the pain and suffering it can cause. Among those who have suffered, some might not have the courage to date again, or they might not even want to date again. However, I'd like to share with you this quote in the book. In the same way that cars don't kill people, drunk drivers do. Dating does not hurt people, but dating in out-of-control ways does. Therefore, you need to know that dating involves risk, and by knowing how to date properly, you're able to minimize or navigate around those risks. So, the first thing you need to know on how to date properly is to define your boundaries. A boundary is an imaginary line that you draw to keep those things that you want and keep out those things you don't want. It acts as an alarm system or fence around those things that you value. So when someone tries to be manipulative or gets too close for comfort, or just wants you to do things that you don't feel right, an alarm will go off or trigger in you, which tells you that this person has crossed the line. Defining your boundaries have two important purposes. The first one is that it defines you. It shows who you are, what you value, what are your beliefs, what you stand for, what you can accept, what you cannot accept. When you start dating with clear boundaries, you are actually starting to eliminate or minimize a lot of potential problems that could arise in the future. And I like to use an analogy for this. When you go out and buy your clothes, you probably buy those you prefer, like the color, size, the type of fashion, and so on. Your preference is like a boundary. If you prefer to wear clothes or buy clothes that's one size bigger, you will not pay attention to those that are tight-fitting. Why bother? Because you're not going to wear them anyway. Similarly, in dating, if you have clear boundaries, it will allow you to select a better companion or partner right from the start. And if you want to know more about selection, check out this video which I did earlier. The second purpose of defining a boundary is that it will protect you. By knowing what you want, don't want, and expressing it to others, it will allow others to know what you can tolerate or what you will not tolerate. It will also minimize attracting undesirable people or people you don't want into your life. Therefore, by having clear boundaries at the start, it will protect you from unhealthy or negative influences. When a person who knows your boundaries starts to cross it, your alarm will set up a trigger and signal you that someone has crossed the line and that this person is not valuing your well-being. Now that you know the importance of defining your boundaries, here are some suggestions on what you can consider to define your boundaries. Your values and beliefs, likes and dislikes, behaviors, attitudes, what you can tolerate and what you can't. Be honest about them because it reflects your identity, who you really are and how you really feel. All these are valid and deserve to be respected. You need to own them and not let others control them. No one started dating as a pro. Some may get lucky enough to marry the first person they dated. However, most does not happen that way. It will probably take 2, 3 or even more times to date before they get settled down. Or some may still be dating with no results. And if you are looking for the right one, check out this video I did earlier that tells you there is no destined one for you. See if it can change your perspective. If you belong to this group, here's an advice for you. The past matters. Now, if you were to shoot an arrow and it landed slightly left of the target board, you adjust yourself accordingly from your original position to shoot again to try to hit the target, isn't it? Similarly, in dating, if you have dated several people till now and it does not seem to work out with any of them, Don't just blame it on bad luck or the people you date. Putting the blame on others for your failed relationships is the easiest way to fail again. Instead, find out what you can learn from your past dating experiences. What did you do or did not do that lead to bad or good experiences? What can you improve on for the next dating relationship? It's not about finding fault with yourself, but to stop repeating the pattern that does not work for you so you can learn and grow from there. One of the mindsets that you should never have in dating is to date because you are lonely. This is a clear sign that you have given up on your boundaries. And when there is no clear indication that you want a serious relationship, that is why you won't get one. In order to date properly, there must be clear boundaries. It is not just about who you're dating, but who you are becoming when you are dating. I recommend this book to all who are dating or are thinking of dating. And I believe that Christians will love this book as well because there is a lot of references to the Bible in this book. So if you want to purchase this book, click on the link in the description below as it offers free delivery worldwide with no minimum purchase. And if you want to create a long-lasting and loving relationship, click on the link below for my free relationship care guide. If you found value in this video, give me a like or comment to let me know. And remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to be notified of my weekly learning. Thank you for watching, wish you well, and see you in the next video.